Hi everybody, I am back and just doing a sneaky little evening one because today was one of those days. I actually did do the day and didn't get to film it, and all sorts of things happened. Phone calls, cats having a fight. It was just a day and a half. Anyway, I've had a rest, I've had some nice food, some dinner, and I'm ready to go. So day 17, triple pocket 1800s literature. Now I guess I took a cue from Rachel and did a similar 3-thing pocket. So I've already done it, so I'm just going to go through it. So I decided to do Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, and there's a reason I did Wuthering Heights. So I've done the little pocket here with a little card tag. The writing in the background is actually a whole heap of information about Emily Bronte, and same with this one. So there's the two, and I've made this one a little tuck as well. So this is actually from the original movie poster that was advertising it back in, I'm not quite sure what year, but like, he looks terrible, and you can tell by this old typeface and writing. And this is actually a painting of Emily Bronte. And Wuthering Heights, of course, is just one of those stories. I probably know it a lot more just from the Kate Bush song. So, I actually think I've read it once when I was a lot younger. And the quote I've put is, "Why did you betray your own heart?" So that's my little 3 spots, and it can be in there as a journal page. I'll probably just stick this down and put that there. I might stick something over there. But however, this is the best bit of it all. And there's a quote in the book: "I'll be as dirty as I please. I like to be dirty, and I will be dirty." Sorry, the camera's putting it. And this cat is my brother and his wife's cat. And the cat's name is Bronte because they are great classic art. They're into art, and yes, his wife's an illustrator and he's a DJ and a writer. And so they always name a pet. They never have more than one at a time, and it's often a cat. Their last cat was called Miro after the artist, and this is Bronte Boots. So that made me laugh today, even though there was a lot of rubbish happening today. All right, so we're up to day 18. So it's still triple folder again, triple journal pocket, triple pocket for a journal, and I know I wrote them down somewhere. Where did I write them down? 18. Oh, nothing here. So there you go. I haven't even gotten to write it, but I know it's nature anyway. So triple pocket and nature. Is the theme or the inspiration. So because it's been a bit of a day, because I'm kind of doing 2 in one day, which is okay because I'm still a bit behind Rachel and Sarah. And look at this, I just got this, just segueing for a second, I just got this new die cut in the mail, so I'm going to have a bit of fun playing with that afterwards. I've also lost my bone folder, so I'm a bit grumpy about that because I've looked everywhere and I can't find it, and I'm thinking it might have fallen into the rubbish bin and it went out with the rubbish. It must have fallen in that. So that's actually really not making me happy today either. So there's all sorts of things going on that was weird today. So I was watching, I should write these down. I was watching someone doing something and showing how to do, so this is it's still a triple pocket. It's not a journal page. In fact, actually, well, when I did the one before the Raven, I did 3 little booklets. So one had 3 pockets, but I didn't you know me, I never stick to doing anything. So what I've got, and because it's nature, I have Nik the Booksmith's Printables, and I noticed that my printer needs to be rejigged, but I printed them out. I keep running out of ink because I do a lot of printing because I love it. And the lines in, I just, you know what, it's just bad luck. I'm just, you know, that's it. So I've got a bit of cardstock that fits nicely into my book, nicely into my page. And I am going to, I've ripped one, I've folded one, and I've folded another one. So they'll all be stuck down. So let's start at the start. One thing at a time. And this might be another little short sort of one for it being late at night. I don't know how colour-wise it's working, light-wise it's working, hopefully on screen okay. And let's hope tomorrow's another day that is actually better than today. I wasn't upset today, it was just one of those days. Every time I went to start something, phone would ring, or the cats would fight with the neighbourhood tomcat that's decided that it wants to come and bully my cats. Oh my goodness. I squirted it with the hose. Oh gosh. I'm mean. But you know, he's been, you know, marking his scent on my front door and chasing after my female cats, who of course are both fixed up. They can't have babies. But doesn't stop him apparently from thinking that he has a right to come and harass them or be the boss of the town. Yeah, I'm going to use this instead of a bone folder because now I might have to order another one now. Gosh, damn annoying. Okay, so the next one I am going to put on is going to be up here like this. So I want to put a bit of this. Thanks, Nik, it's just beautiful. I love it. I just love it. A bit of this here. I'm going to get the right. Don't need to put it all the way down because that other bit of is going to be covering it. Even yesterday was a bit the same. A friend ring and she was on the phone for 3 hours. 3 hours! And I was sitting there thinking, oh, it's nice to have a long chat. But I was also thinking, I've got so much to do. This isn't like, you know, this is my job. I'm doing this as my job. And, wait, that's not... What happened? Oh no, what happened? I don't know. Why? How did I do that? How did I manage that? Maybe it's going like that, and I just didn't cut the other end. And then my daughter rang today, so I was on the phone with her for an hour or so, and that was nice because, you know, as I've said a few times, she's a lot further away in Queensland, and she's coming to visit. She's decided to get in her car and have a drive and come down and visit, so that's good. And of course the logistics of that will sort out when she gets here. I think I mentioned that last night, but yesterday I can't remember what I talked about yesterday because I think my brain just went out the window completely yesterday. Don't know what was going on. I'd like to have a go at making some of these. I think that'd be nice. These little, the botanical prints, you know, it looks a bit, not, well, it's sort of time consuming, isn't it? It is, it does take actually a little bit of time. Stick that on. me stick this on here first. Yes, I was watching Nik's tutorial and I liked it, and then I decided I should do a little bit of research about it and see where that goes in terms of what I might need if I was going to do some botanical prints. And then I saw another little tutorial by a lady who was quite informative about how there's certain leaves, you need certain leaves for the tannins, I think she said, maybe. Anyway, there's a chemical reaction with certain leaves to having, you know, a bit of rust in the water and boiling them. Something in their chemical composition comes out when you boil up the leaves. Okay, I think I was going for, well, this is the colour. Let me check it somewhere where it's not going to be seen. Do I want that colour? Maybe I might like, maybe I want a different, I think I'll go for a different green. Maybe that more emerald green. Let me find it. Let's see. Alright, I've got two. Emerald City. Well, it's green. It's not emerald green, it's Emerald City. And olive green. Now I know Emerald City is quite like fluoro to me. I don't know, not sure. You put a little bit along there, but the colour, it does blend in with the colour palette. Let's have a look at the olive. Where's another bit that? Oh, well, yep, that's the one I like. I mean, I like the other one too, but I think this olive is olive green is sort of, yeah, that sort of stands out a bit amongst this palette, but this is like, ooh, that's nice, I like that. Make me feel like eating olives. Okay. This is my daily waffle, you know. This is where I just waffle on and go, oh my goodness, you poor people, are you even listening? You probably turned the sound down. Let's see, I don't know what happened here. I've messed that up, but that is okay. What are we going to use? Craft glue or glitter glue? It might be nice sewing it after. Oh, actually, no, when it's finished it might have too much. Alright, this is what I'm doing. Using some of this stuff. Come on. Hello. It is. Now, toweling, got some. I decided not to do this edge. Maybe I should put a little bit in, just so that the corner doesn't come up. I can't even see if it's coming out. Because these will go over. Alright, so this needs to be glued down. It's just paper so it can be glue stick. well, I think that I will, hang on, no, that goes lower. Okay, this is the one that's next. Put that aside. Hold that. Now we need some paper over the top. I didn't need to put paper all the way on that. See there, just see what I did there? I just put a little dab just to hold it so I can get the shape cut out. I might just do a little bit more and tuck it over like so. Okay, so I'm going to stick that bit down well and truly, and I am going to cut this bit. Now, I think this needs a bit more sticking. And now this one will go here. So we need the blobby spurty glue. Right, how far is it? So we've got to do this corner, this edge and that edge. So the 3 edges. Oh, you know what I didn't do? This. That's all right, I can still do it. Got it, got it, got it. There we go. Shut that so it doesn't waste itself going all over the place. Now this one, I think, just wondering, what I will need to do is make sure I cover this bottom bit. Or, oh no, maybe I'll just, is that wide enough? I can probably, what a shame that's not wide enough. What if that's cut off there? That won't be wide enough. So I think we definitely need to come all the way down with this. Alright, so I think the best bet is to do it like this. And the bottom of it is the bottom. Okay, so this bit is as it is, that's going to go there. This bit is going to fold over. So it'll be like that. It's not actually, I would have preferred it a bit higher, but I haven't made one of these before, so this is just learn as you go. Nothing wrong with that. Let's glue that down. Nearly did something disastrous then. Okay, so this is now ready to go here. And we can ink this edge so that isn't so obvious. This time I will ink this fold over. For now. My bins are even halfway across the room. Like, what's going on? Come on, Christina. Let me pull the bin. I probably put it out the way so I don't drop anything else in and lose it in the rubbish collection. Okay, we are going down here. Now, I'm just actually wondering, do I want the tuck spot? I actually might make the base of the tuck here, the tuck spot. So it won't be a really deep pocket, this top one. I'll stick all this down. Now I love it. I love these papers from Nik, and I love this little idea of these little cute little tuck areas. And we did 3, so we kind of it's not quite a triple pocket journal page, it's more like a tuck spot, but when have I ever done anything I'm told? That's the question. No one will know the answer to that. There we go. I feel like it needs a little something extra. I think I'll just embellish it a little bit more. I know it's nature, and I know maybe I could stick a flower on or something, but I kind of just want the beauty of this print to just be there on its own. Just enjoy it for what it is. Didn't even double check if this is going to work. Didn't even look. There you go. How's that? But I love it. I love that. I'm going to do that and wrap it. Wrap it round. How's that? Gorgeous, gorgeous bit of art there, Nik. with this. Now I think that the journal thing was an inspiration, the heading was nature. I feel like this is to me, okay, so my version of nature is this sort of artwork and plants and leaves, and because I love doing, I love printing leaves myself in my other life of YouTube. In fact, actually, next time I do some, I'll put them on YouTube. So how's that? It won't be another life. It'll all be part of the same arts and crafts practice. Oh, is that going to stay down? Yes, it is. Lovely. The actual print might not stay there. Put this in, squirt a bit in. Get down there. Okay. Lovely. I think I love it. That's my favourite so far. But I am going to make another thing. So I printed. So this is how the paper was. Oh, there's two to a sheet. So this was the other sheet, and I printed this one out on a yellow stock. Like this is the card that is on the backing, but I have thin stock that's in this buff manila folder colour, and it's just like normal copy paper. So I printed that one onto it, so it's, you know, it's got a bit of the yellowed edges. This one I printed onto plain copy paper, and I was watching, I really must write these down. I was looking at other ideas for 3 folds, 3 tucks, and this one is where you fold it in half and you have your little tuck spots, and so you just fold 1 edge, 2 edges in, and you fold this up, but you don't fold it all the way, excuse me, all the way to this edge. Oh dear, I got the heater on, my throat's drying out. And you can glue this one down, so you've got a tuck spot, but you also can make this as a tuck spot. And I don't think I ended up watching the end of the video to know. Alright, let's do it, let's have a look. Oh, excuse me, I haven't even got any water in here. The heater's drying my throat out. Okay, so it's here. I would, if I stick this down, that's a tuck spot, that's a tuck spot. It's not really 3, is it? Unless we stick part of this one down, and then there's a tuck spot underneath. Yeah, because that's only 1, 2, it's not 3. Right, that's what that's going to do. That will be what this one's about. This is just quite a simple, like, kind of origami style of thing, this one. Once again, I love the milky look of the paper. Nik's probably laughing, she doesn't need to get a plug, she's world famous, Nik, world famous. Now I want to just think about this for a bit. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so this could be closed down and it could be a tuck spot, or it could be a fold down and a tuck spot. Aha! Oh, I like that. That's happening. Okay, that's happening. Okay, let's see if we can make 3 just for the fun of it, even though it's not a journal page. I know, I've gone out of thing. There's a tuck spot. Now, this is folded up. That can't be that can be a tuck spot if we have, and of course my table butts up against the drawer with all the staple things in, like staples and paper clips and all those sorts of things. So I think that this could also be a tuck spot if I clip this. And I don't actually, most definitely don't have one. And this can be a tuck spot if this back one is glued down all sides. So let's do that. Let's just double check. If I glue down this one, so that's a tuck spot, then this one can have a paper clip on the side to make another little tuck spot. And then if you open it up, this is another little tuck spot, and maybe a little bit of writing paper or something could go there. Okay, so that's too big, so it's a very tiny little tuck spot. There, maybe like that. There you go. That's nice. Now I wish I'd printed out a bit more of this paper, because I would cover that. Anyway, it's, you know, it's okay. We're allowed to do things on the fly. And discover things as we go, because it's all about play and creativity and having a bit of fun. Now if I put this near enough to the edge, able to see so well with that there. Let's put something a different colour under there. That's better. Alright, so that's stuck. Okay, we currently have a tuck spot there. We have, whoops, a tuck spot here. We have an up tuck spot. Look, an up tuck spot. How about that? Or maybe a side tuck spot. We could actually put this in and cut that there. That means I've got to glue this one down. Righto. That's what we're doing. So that's the thing. It's trying to watch all the tutorials. I actually haven't even, like, the people I follow, I haven't even been able to. I love doing this 100-day project, but I just haven't had time to even watch some videos. I was just watching, I just over dinner sat down and went, you know what, I'm not going to watch a movie or an episode of a TV show on Netflix. I'm going to watch a YouTube and catch up. And I was watching Gail doing some putting napkins onto backing card with using Glad wrap and an iron. And I thought, oh, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I want to do that. Looks like fun. Thanks, Gail. That looks like great fun. Okay, so I just stuck down the 2 pages, so I've still got the little tuck spot in there. So because it's a funny shape, it's like, I don't know that I want that to stick out like that. Oh, excuse me, this dry air with that heater on. Like, do I put it in like that? I'm just going to experiment. This is probably going to ruin it or something, but still could have a little few words on it or something, couldn't it? Oh look, there's a bit of this stuff. Wait, I've got another one. Might do the same. Cut it off. Let's see, does it work? I'm going to make it the same shape. Oh, I just want to have a really big cough. Okay. I can't see that. Oh, I know. Use Artie Maze's special trick. And who else did I see doing that? I saw Artie Maze does it with the corners, and I saw Tracy Fox doing the she uses a credit card, which is a great idea. And I just had one, and I got a new one, and I cut my old one up, and I didn't even use it for that. Oh, what an idiot. Oh well. See what I mean? It's a bit weird at the moment. All these crazy, silly things happening. Right, so there's a little thing, and there's that. And do I want to actually just put this on here and leave these blank for later? I think I do. You know what? I'm just going to cut around this. A bit rough, a rough and fussy cut. One day I was listening and the lady said fuzzy instead of fussy, and it made me laugh so much. Fuzzy cup. Fabulous. And I know who it was, but I'm not gonna say who it was. I'm not gonna dob them in, because we all have those days. It was cute. So you'll know who you are if you ever watch this. Just no, I'm laughing with you, not at you. It was very cute. Oh, you know what? I just want to keep going, doing other things. I want to just put that up there. I'm going to do it. That's what's happening today. No, it's going here. There we go. Oops. That might inspire me for something to write all in here. I just need a paper clip. I need I can do that. I like that idea too. Little name taggy platey thing there. Go over. Try to leave a bit of that leaf still showing. Now all I need is a paper clip. I wonder if you'll just put up with me doing this and seeing if I can get, there's one, a gold one, get a gold one. I hope it's not massive. No, they're tiny. I've got little tiny ones. How good is that? Oh, how cute. Which way? This way? There, that will hold that down. So there's even a tuck spot. 1, 2, 3. We ended up making 4. Oh well. That's okay with me. And I should put in my little Wuthering Heights. Maybe I'll put it on this side. Is that drawing pin? That drawing pin. Gosh, paper clip. Words, Christina. That can probably be all right going over the edge of that. I like, I'm just going to take that out. I like the concept of this being like this. I don't know why. I've stuck nearly everything on the right, mostly on the right hand side. See, there's another paper clip. I've done it. I've got the paper clip thing happening. That's a little book in the middle. So I mostly do the right hand side because I guess I just like leaving this a bit blank for extra writing. I probably might, first I'll glue it in and then I will probably put on some writing paper on that side. I mean, this isn't, you know, it's your choice really. You could leave this as a free floating, just pin it in thing, but I don't mind having some things like that. But I don't want a whole book with paper clips where if you dropped your book by mistake, if you were at the airport or something, walking around, God forbid you drop it and all the pins come undone and everything falls out. Oh God, I don't even know why I thought of that. I mean, I wouldn't be walking around with it loose in my hand like that. I would probably have it in my bag. Thinking ahead, all the things that could go wrong when you're doing things. Right, okay. Okay, I realised my flatmate was out all day and I should have taken the opportunity to do some tea stain dyeing downstairs on the kitchen table, which is where she's usually working when she's home, so I kind of messed that one up. Alright, I'm happy with that. That was day 17. Now, day 18 is put the little clip in, and it doesn't matter if it goes over there a bit. Let's put it over that a bit. There, got tuck spots. I've got this card to go in here with some little tuck spots as well. Stick that in. Rolling along here. No idea what the time is. Anyway, I don't know what to do about that damn cat because he is marking his territory by peeing on my front door, and now he's bailing up my cats in their own backyard and being a right old nuisance. So I'm wondering if I might, I did squirt him with the hose, but I'm just wondering if maybe I should have been thinking a bit clearer and been friendly so I could actually catch him and find out who the owner is. Because he's doing it every day now. It's, you know, it's becoming a thing. You stay down. Cheating. Cheating. I don't know, I should have photographed these before I put them in. I tried to do a photo a day on Instagram and I didn't. And now, look what I've done. I won't be able to photograph it flat because it's sticking up on this side. Gosh. Probably, I sound like I'm having a right whinge, but I'm actually really happy. I really love this. I just love doing this stuff, and I love that people watch it and get some enjoyment out of it, and also that maybe some people craft along, maybe some people get ideas, maybe some people think I waffle on too much. Don't care. That's what I do in this. I've got my other ones I do where I don't talk at all, and I've just got music only, which is the abstract ones, which also the filming didn't work of that last night. So you just got a photo, but I didn't get to play around with the film editing of that one. Where's this going? Just there. That's where it's going. There. Lovely. Alright, I'm done. That's it. Day 18 is, I did 17 and 18 in one day, and I can't remember what day 19 is. I'm just going to have a look. I need to now clean up my mess and